So now we're going to look at YouTube. They have just announced some very big news. They are launching YouTube TV, which is a subscription-based TV service, but it is US only. It would seem odd for it just to be an American service. I imagine it will be launched internationally. And it will be really interesting to see how it pans out, because they've got some quite different features that none of the competitors have really got anything similar to. And the big one for me is that after you've viewed, say, a TV show, it's going to show you relevant YouTube content around that. So say you've just watched a brand new episode of something, it then might bring up a live stream of people discussing right there and then straight afterwards what they thought of the episode, or like just things like that. And it could open up a whole new world, because are any of those slots going to be sponsored? Are you going to be able to pay to have your video featured on the side right after a TV show is finished? And it's just really interesting to think how that's going to play out, because it opens up a whole new world for brands.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've seen it with TV advertising. As you're watching your programmes on TV, there's adverts in between. So is that going to be replicated now just on YouTube on a different channel? And I think yes. I think, it's going to open up a number of opportunities for advertisers. And I think especially in today's space where it is very much pay to play, any developments that these channels are making are to increase revenue. Yeah,
and well, interestingly though, I saw that the networks are going to be offering advertising. So is that just the normal TV ads you'd see in between programs, or are brands going to have the choice to maybe pay more to go through the network for a slightly better advertising platform compared to YouTube adverts? It's just interesting how they're going to have the networks and the Google ads kind of running side by side. The other big development, I think, from YouTube TV is how big this is going to be for influencers, because this could really bridge the gap between kind of YouTube content, online content creation, and mainstream media. So, for instance, say you have a YouTube news channel and your video is constantly being featured after the news on this little sidebar. Are you then going to suddenly find yourself moving into mainstream media? I think it's just going to open a lot of doors for content creators. Another thing that I think having these YouTube videos featuring at the end of TV shows is going to do is increase sponsorship of YouTube channels. So for a lot of bigger channels, there's they'll have a sponsors section. So they'll say this website, go to this website, use this code. So if there's a channel where the videos are constantly being featured after said shows, I think brands are going to be a lot quicker to jump in and actually sponsor the creators themselves, because suddenly if they know people are going to go from this show to this YouTube video, it's just opening up advertising to a whole new audience that wouldn't necessarily have ever clicked on that video.
Yeah, you're right, Rob, actually. Yeah, that's quite interesting. We'll have to see how that one works out.
It's going to be interesting to see how brands kind of capitalise on this new service, and whether it takes off. I think it will, because, well, I'm a bit of a Google fanboy, so I think it will take off. It might be slow though. It's not going to overnight change the way things are happening, but over a 5-10 year period, if it gains traction, it could end up having the kind of monopoly that YouTube has. Maybe. That's a bit of a stretch, but it's a bit of a stretch, because obviously the TV networks hold all the power. It's interesting.
Definitely. I mean, the key thing here is obviously going to be how brands are going to leverage those capabilities now for their own benefits. So I'm looking forward to seeing some case studies from some brands.